Welcome to 99.7 SBC Radio. I'm your host, Jonah, along with Daniel, Mason, and Buck. Today we're talking MLB trade deadline. We've got some mock trades for you today. I'll start off. I've got a blockbuster headed from the AL Central. The Chicago White Sox are sending their stars, Luis Robert and Garrett Crochet, to the Los Angeles Dodgers as the Dodgers prepare for the postseason. All right, Daniel, we'll head to you. What's your mock trade for today?
So I got Bo Bichette from the Toronto Blue Jays. Over the past 2 or 3 years, he's been a great bat with a lackluster glove, and that's what the Guardians need. They're a good fielding team, but they need a power bat, and Bo Bichette provides that to their team. I think the Guardians have the prospects to get Bichette from the Blue Jays.
Bichette definitely provides the much-needed star power for the Guardians. They've been really good this year. Bo Bichette only improves that. All right, Mason.
Yeah, for my trade, I got Jesus Luzardo of the Marlins going over to the Atlanta Braves. The Braves have been rattled with injuries this year, in the pitching staff especially. And Luzardo, I think, just gives them that much-needed left-handed pitcher that they need in that rotation.
Jesus Luzardo on the struggling Marlins definitely could be a great possibility to head to the Braves, especially because they have that potential to make it back to the postseason. All right, our final mock trade for today. Then we'll open up the phones. Buck.
I have Ryan McMahon going to the New York Yankees. It makes sense now that Anthony Rizzo is hurt for 4 to 6 weeks, and the Yankees are going to need a first baseman to replace him, and Ryan McMahon is a good first baseman on a bad Rockies team.
Ryan McMahon, a special bat, and the Yankees could really use him as they're right now the best team in the league by record, and another bat would be a great help for them. So we're going to open up the phones. Our number 1-800-CHEESESTEAK. We're taking callers today. We have our lines open. Anything trade deadline related. We got our first caller.
Got our first caller. Who's this?
From Annapolis, Maryland. Calling in asking about, you didn't touch on the two big teams right now, two big contenders, the Phillies and the Orioles, who both need some bullpen help. And right now, Mason Miller in Oakland is on the trade block. I wanted to ask, do you think either the Phillies or the Orioles are going to push for Mason Miller?
Yeah. Who wants to take Mason? Okay. So obviously Mason Miller's obviously one of the premium bullpen arms available on the trade deadline. He plays for the Oakland A's, who are about to move to Las Vegas. He's been very good this year. He throws 102 miles per hour, and he'd definitely be a good addition to any bullpen. I think that the Phillies and Orioles are both contenders for him. The question is, how much are they willing to give up for him? Mason Miller's 25 years old. He has over 5 years of control, and it would take 2 or 3 top 100 prospects to get him. I don't know if the Phillies or the Orioles would be willing to hand it over. They certainly have the prospect capital, but I don't know if they'd be able to hand them.
If you guys don't think either of those two teams are willing, do you think any other team in the league could use a big-time closer and a big-time rookie right on with Mason Miller?
I think any team can use Mason Miller. He can also start, but the question is, how much are the A's asking for him? Mason Miller's just a great player, and I don't know if anyone has what it takes to get him.
Well, that was it for me. Thank you for taking my call.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for calling us on SBC Radio 99.7. Again, I'm your host, Jonah Castle, along with Daniel, Mason, and Buck. This has been our show on the MLB trade deadline.